Greetings from IGNOU Sh Center, Cochin. Friends, today is the induction meeting. You may ask, what is the induction meeting? It is the first meeting with the university, which says that you have to study on your own, and we'll be sharing of the details of how you have to study this IGNOU as an open and distance learning system. And induction meeting can somewhat related to the day of travel. Say you would have sitting at home, you would have booked your tickets, and now is the time to go and go the train. So where you will go and how you will go, and also which platform you have to wait for the train, all matters a lot in the travel, because it is similar to the distance learning system study. The platform is your study center, the station is your regional center, and of course the entire system of is the open and distance learning system which is backing you up in the form of Indira Gandhi National Open University. And this induction meeting also will give you insight of what all you have to do as a learner to move ahead from successful to the successful completion of the study from the access to the program. Access to the program is the first step. Going through the process is the second step, and final step is the successful completion of the program of study. Now, I request Shri K.J. Joseph, Assistant Registrar, to give you a welcome.
Good morning, students. As you all know, today, IGNOU Regional Center Kochi is going to conduct the first induction meeting program for the students who are enrolled for the various programs. I welcome all the learners for joining this program, and for your successful completion of this. I wish you all the best and the successful completion of this program. And also, I invite all the resource persons, mainly Dr. Director,
Hello,
thank you.
അതായത് ഇത് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യുമ്പോ ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്താൽ
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all the learners. I am J. Thiru, Deputy Registrar, Regional Evaluation Center, Cochin. Let us see how to study with IGNOU.
Excuse me, sir. Not clear.
Voice is not audible?
No, it's not clear.
Not clear.
Oh.
The mic is showing some issues.
The audio is very low. It's not clear.
Please wait. Is this audible now?
Yes, sir.
Audible, but too much noise.
Yes, but the voice is very low.
Is audible now, sir.
Okay.
In between, don't disturb.
Learners, now am I audible?
Yes, yes, it's okay.
Better now.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
proceeding. Okay.
Not
Now we will
disturbing.
see how to study with IGNOU. Before sharing with how to study with IGNOU, you should know the reputation of the university in which you have enrolled for the program of study. Let us see the objectives and features of IGNOU. The objectives and features of IGNOU: to promote educational well-being of the community, wide range of academic programs at affordable costs, flexibility in terms of place, space, and duration of study. Having seen the objectives and features of IGNOU, let us know the achievements of IGNOU. The achievements of IGNOU are recognition as Center of Excellence in Distance Education by the Commonwealth of Learning in the year 1993. Award of Excellence for Distance Education Material by Commonwealth of Learning in the year 1999. UNESCO has declared IGNOU as the largest institution of higher learning in the world in 2010. Largest network of learning support system, accredited with A++ by NAC in 2021. In the Open Universities category for 2024, Indira Gandhi National Open University secured first position in National Institutional Ranking Framework, that is NIRF 2024. Now we will see how to study with IGNOU. Know the deadlines for assignment, for submission of assignment response, fulfillment of prerequisites like submission of examination forms. Know the rules related to the program of study you have enrolled. Know the prerequisites for each activity related to the program of study. For example, submission of examination form is a prerequisite for appearing in the examination. Independent learning. Adult education is more giving autonomy to the learner. Hence, the onus of studying is vested on the learner. Self-paced, depending upon the commitments, and hence, the university has given minimum and maximum period of study. Do the self-check exercise while studying the study material as it summarizes parts of the unit studied. Attend the online theory counseling session. Do the assignment question after studying the study material. That is https://webservices.ignou.ac.in/assignments/. Old question paper is also available in the IGNOU website. That is https://webservices.ignou.ac.in/pre space question/. Dear learners, so far you are listening to the objectives, features, achievements of IGNOU and of how to study with IGNOU. Now let us listen to the significance of enrollment number by Shri N.G. Sabu assistants. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for listening to this.
Thank you, sir. Dear learners, today I am going to share some details on the significance of enrollment number allotted to you by the university and the program you have enrolled. Now the program. Program code. As an IGNOU learner, you should know the program code, program title, the course code and the course title. For example, if you have enrolled for Masters in Sociology, MSO is your program code and the program title is Master of Arts in Sociology. The course code and course title for MSO are MSO 1 Sociological Theories and Concepts, MSO 2 Research Methodologies and Methods. Enrollment number. Enrollment number allotted to you by the university. What is enrollment number? Where you can find your enrollment number? The answer is, once you submit your online admission application form and after confirmation by university, you will be allotted with a unique number, which is the enrollment number. The enrollment number is a 10-digit unique number for those who registered since January 2020 admission session. Earlier, the enrollment number was a 9-digit unique number for those who registered till 2019 July session. The university identified the student by the enrollment number. Therefore, it is mandatory to file you with the university.
Audio is not clear, sir.
Enrollment number is mentioned in your student identity card, which can be downloaded from the student portal. Next section by J.S. Dorothy, Regional Director, RC Cochin. Madam, please.
Friends, the difference between the fresh admission and the re-registration is that fresh admission it is for the fresh students, the students registering with the university for the first time. Re-registration is for those registering for the second and third year or the second and subsequent semesters. So when you are paying the fees, you should be careful of whether you are paying for the re-registration or you are going to enroll for another program of study. So when you need, when you already have an enrollment number, and your program is beyond 1 year, then you are one semester, you will end up paying the pre-registration fee. So this is the difference between the fresh and the re-registration. And with this, it takes to the next session on the minimum and maximum fees of study made available at IGNOU by the Evaluation Center, Cochin. Over to Sri.
Thank you, madam. Good morning to all the learners. IGNOU provides minimum and maximum time period to complete the program. The validity of registration for the program of study is to maximum period of study. The minimum and maximum period of study is provided to ensure that any learner, if due to social, personal, professional commitments, is unable to complete within the minimum period, the study fulfillment can be extended up to the maximum period of study. To know the registration validity, please visit the university website ignou.ac.in. Under student services, dear learner, so far you were listening to the minimum and maximum time period of study. Now, let us listen to the IGNOU Regional Center, Cochin, and facilities at Learning Support Center by Ms. Sujini Babu, Assistant Section Officer.
Thank you, sir. A very warm good morning to all. I will start with briefing you the facilities made available at IGNOU Regional Center and Learner Support Centers to support the learners of IGNOU. First, let me talk about our Regional Center Cochin. The Regional Center Cochin was established on 17 November 1988 to provide open and distance education in the state of Kerala and the Union Territory of Lakshadweep. In the year 2009, IGNOU has established another regional center at Trivandrum, and in the year 2011, IGNOU has established one more regional center in the state of Kerala, which is at Vadakara. At present, Regional Center Cochin caters to 6 districts of Kerala, that is Ernakulam, Thrissur, Palakkad, Kottayam, Idukki, and Alappuzha. We also facilitate the students from the Union Territory of Lakshadweep. The 4-storied building was inaugurated in the year 2010 and houses the regional center, computer labs, classrooms, conference rooms, guest room, recreation center, and library. IGNOU Regional Center Cochin has another 6-storied building, which was inaugurated in the year 2016 and houses the regional evaluation center, the study materials warehouse, and one of our study centers, LSC 14000. IGNOU Regional Center Cochin is located in a prominent and easily accessible area of Kaloor, which is very close to Kaloor metro station and private bus stand. Regional Center is also easily accessible from North and South railway stations and KSRTC bus terminus. Next is IGNOU website. Our main website URL is www.ignou.ac.in. From the main website, you can download ID card, prospectus, study materials, assignment question papers, program guide, all question papers, exam date sheet. You can also check your validity of your registration. Online registration for fresh admission, re-registration, filling up of examination form, convocation registration can also be done through the main website. All information which is need to know will be updated in the main website from time to time. So it is important that you browse the IGNOU main website from time to time to keep you updated. Regional Center Cochin has own website with the URL rccochin.ignou.ac.in. From the Regional Center website, you can download induction guidelines, brochures, newsletter, counseling schedules. You can get information on Regional Center, specific information on study centers, programs activated, whom to contact for what, Facebook live sessions schedule, counseling schedules, practical exam, internship exam, project Viva-VOC schedules. You can follow us in our website, Facebook page, Twitter, and also in Instagram. Regional Center has a YouTube channel where the recorded online counseling sessions are available. Next is Know Your Study Center. Most of the students get confused with the Regional Center and Study Center. The university has established its study center at various esteemed colleges or higher educational institutions. Each study center has its own unique center code. Study center code for the centers under Regional Center Cochin starts with the digit 14. For example, Sacred Heart College, Devra, is one of our study centers of IGNOU. The study center code of SH College is 1402. Each study center has its own IGNOU study center code. You should know your study center code, study center name and address for availing academic support and also for submission of your assignment. One important thing you have to keep in mind that Regional Center is not your study center. Now, facilities at learner support centers. First is academic counseling. Academic counseling sessions are scheduled by the Learner Support Center. With the approval from Regional Center, the sessions will be conducted by the LSC using the service of approved academic counselors. You may contact your study center for counseling schedule. Counseling sessions will be conducted for the programs of study, course-based. In February 2020, face-to-face, the counseling sessions were conducted face-to-face. Currently, integration of online, virtual mode and face-to-face mode depending upon the student strength. Recorded counseling sessions are available in the IGNOU Regional Center YouTube channel. This work is licensed under a Creative Commons attribution. Now, facilities at Learner Support Center. Practical counseling sessions for the lab courses will be conducted at the Learner Support Centers. Schedules will be intimated through your email. Attendance sheet for each session of individual batches will be provided for marking your attendance. Attendance for the sessions made compulsory for practical sessions. Photographs also will be taken upon placing request to sequence sitting or standing as per the attendance list in which the learner has signed. This is because may queries come after the completion of the program of study about the presence of an individual learner in the counseling session for a particular course. Attendance during the Viva-VOC will be maintained at LSC. Attendance sheet will be available with evaluator, examiner, who will identify upon seeing the IGNOU student identity card, presenting yourself before the evaluator prior to the starting of Viva-VOC. Hence, while attending the project Viva-VOC or practical Viva-VOC, please keep the student ID card for showing the same to the examiner. To know the schedule, you need to be in touch with your respective LSC. Tutor mark assignments will be submitted at LSC. Evaluation and transmission of awards also will be done by the LSC. After the evaluation, please collect the evaluated assignments, assignment response from the LSC so that you can use the tutor marks, tutor's comments for preparation of the examination. Guidance on project, internship, fieldwork, workshop will be shared by the Learner Support Center. You may also go through the guidelines provided by the university before visiting your LSC for inquiry. Payment examination for the theory courses will be conducted at selective LSC identified as examination centers. Practical examinations also will be conducted at the LSC. Now, with this, I am concluding my session for today. Thank you all. Next, I request Mr. Anil Kumar, Assistant Section Officer of IGNOU RC, to deliver a brief about IGNOU study materials. Thank you.
Thank you, Sujini Madam. Welcome to my dear students. IGNOU study materials. IGNOU received the award of excellence for distance education material by Commonwealth of Learning 1999. Soft copy. E-study material for those who have opted e-material. A discount of 15% of program fee was provided at the time of admission. Hard copy, booklet for IGNOU study materials. Each program has one or more than one course. Course made of blocks and units. When you study, go through the unit structure, do the self-check exercise, summary, and the unit end questions so that you can do well in your term and examination. Procedure to download study materials from IGNOU Sh. Procedure to download study materials from IGNOU Sh at search repository window, top left corner, type course code or course name or relevant keyword for the content you are searching for and press enter key. Click on course code oblique course name to view oblique download under community feeds. Procedure to download study materials from IGNOU Sh. Click on respective blocks. Click on respective links under list of items. Click on view or oblique open button to view oblique download the study material. The other option is to browse through the community list by clicking India in the home page. Procedure to download e-materials, IGNOU e-content Android app. Install IGNOU e-content app from Google Play Store. Dispatch status of study material is available in IGNOU website, ignou.ac.in, page number 65. IGNOU study materials. Next, free fund for special client lead scholarship prerequisition. I am inviting my dear colleague and ex-section officer, Mr. Muraleedharan sir. Please come, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Anil. So there are 4 types of scholarship schemes in IGNOU. First one is Direct Benefit Scheme, DBT. Second one, Kerala State Government Scholarship. Third one, Minority Scholarship Scheme. And fourth one is Scholarship for Differently Abled. In DBT scheme, the student has to opt at the time of admission for selected programs only. The scheme is given by IGNOU. Second one, Kerala State Government Scholarship. The Government of Kerala is providing grant from Welfare Board of SC/ST Secretariat, Kerala, for those SC/ST students applying for certificate, diploma, PG diploma, graduation, post-graduation programs. The applications can be submitted online through the eGrants portal. The site address is egrants.kerala.gov.in/registration/index in each academic periods. Third one is Minority Scholarship Scheme. The details are available in National Scholarship Portal. The site address is www.nsp.gov.in. The last one is Scholarship for Differently Abled. The details are available in National Handicap Finance and Development Corporation. The site address is www.nhfdc.nic.in. My session is over. The next session will be handled by Srimati Saranya Dinesan. Saranya, please.
Thank you, sir. Multiple entry and multiple exit for bachelor programs. Multiple entry and multiple exit facility for IGNOU programs exit from July 22 admission circle onwards. This policy is applicable for BAM, BSCM, BCom F, and BCA new programs of IGNOU. After completion of first year, that is 2 semesters of study, at the UG level, undergraduate certificate would be awarded. The second one is after completion of 2 years, that is 4 semesters of study, at the UG level, undergraduate diploma would be awarded. The last one is after completion of 3 years of study, general bachelor degree would be awarded. The next one, Dr. Prasida Unikrishnan, Deputy Director, will be discuss about Counselling Section, Project Internship, Fieldwork Journals, Practical Records, Internal Assessment at IGNOU, Examination and Convocation.
Very good morning to all my dear learners. I hope I am audible to all of you. So, I hope I am audible to all of you.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We have heard from various resource persons about various topics. So my topic is specifically focusing on the counseling session, the project internship, and the assessment part of IGNOU programs. So the counseling sessions of IGNOU are mainly offered, especially after the COVID, it's mainly offered by online. If it is online, it is offered by the individual LSC or the Nodal RC, face-to-face, and you have channel-based counseling system. So academic counseling sessions means the counseling sessions which are being offered by IGNOU are mainly through face-to-face and online programs. For programs which have about 200 enrollment, only face-to-face and online support services are provided. For those programs which have more than 200 learners, face-to-face is 60% and online it is 40%. For less than 200 learners in a program, you will be provided support through the Nodal RCs. So the Nodal RCs are spread all over India and the support will be provided through the Nodal regional centers. The online counseling is mainly held course-wise by individual LSC or by clubbing few LSCs. And the platform which is generally used for online counseling is the Google Meet platform, and the counseling schedule is usually intimated by either SMS or through email. Now, there are certain etiquettes which one needs to follow during the online counseling sessions, that the learner etiquette, right, that you should be adequately attendant during the online counseling sessions. You should submit your attendance during the session. The session is recorded and is also uploaded on the YouTube channel of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin. The link I'm sure you all would have seen in the previous session about the subscribing to our IGNOU Regional Center Cochin YouTube channel. Many of the counseling sessions, pre-recorded counseling sessions are already available on the IGNOU Regional Center YouTube channel. So please make you benefited out of the same. Next, we also have channel-based counseling sessions which are in Malayalam language. And we all know that IGNOU is the national coordinator for the Swayam Prabha DTH channel broadcast, and its educational programs are being offered through 4 channels, that is channel number 17, 18, 19 and 20. As a part of the implementation of the recommendation of the National Education Policy 2020, live online academic counseling sessions in the regional languages are held for the courses of programs under the choice-based credit system. The live channel-based counseling sessions are basically held in various regional languages, out of which Malayalam is one of the regional language in which the channel-based counseling sessions are offered. And Regional Center Cochin is the nodal office for the 3 regional centers, that is Trivandrum, Vadodara and Cochin. And usually the sessions are held from Monday to Friday from 3:50 to 4:50 p.m. So now I will be talking about projects, internship, fieldwork journals, practical record. So you all know the programs. There are various programs which have practical component, project component, fieldwork component. Supposing if you are a student of MSW, you have a fieldwork component in that. Supposing you are a student of MA Psychology, you have an internship and project component in that. So similarly, if you are a student of MCA, you have a practical component, or you are a student of MSc CFT program, you have a practical record component. So all these components are available in various programs, but every component, supposing you have a MA Psychology program which has a project component, then you have a project guide. So for each of these components, a project guide, internship guide and a fieldwork guide is available. So please download the project guide, internship guide and fieldwork guide from the IGNOU Sh link, that is the https://ignosh.ac.in. The process to download from IGNOU Sh was already shared in the previous session. So I am sure the students who are listening right now, please, if you have a project component, practical component or a fieldwork component, please download the respective project guide, fieldwork guide and practical guide from the IGNOU Sh link today itself and start going through the same. And learners, you should also know where you have to submit the journals. Like supposing the fieldwork journal or the internship or the project work, where you should submit. So some journals have to be submitted at, whether it is to be submitted at regional center or headquarters or study centers, most of the synopsis has to be submitted at the regional center only. So one more thing I would like to highlight here is synopsis approval is a very important component, especially for students. So whenever you have you register for the project part of during your re-registration, please make sure you start working on the synopsis and try submitting your synopsis at the earliest so that you get the approval also earliest. As far as the assessment at IGNOU is concerned, we have mainly the internal assessment and the external assessment. Now, in the internal assessment, we have mainly 3 components, which is the assignment and fieldwork, internship, project and workshop component, and then you have the practical component. So these all depends upon the program you have chosen for your study. Some of the programs can have a fieldwork component, some of the programs can have a project component or an internship component, and certain programs have a practical component. So please decide, like suppose if you are doing an MSW program from IGNOU, definitely you have a fieldwork component and then you have a project component as well. So you can download your project guide as well as fieldwork guide from the IGNOU Sh. So this project, fieldwork, practical, all these components play a very important part in the internal assessment of your program. Next, one very important internal assessment component is the assignment submission. So assignments, for every program of yours, you have assignments which you need to submit. You need to submit your assignments handwritten only, either by post, either by hand. You can drop it at the LSC Dropbox, or you can also submit through the online link which is available on the IGNOU Regional Center Cochin website. In all the cases, you have to first write the assignment response. Assignment questions are session specific, available in the main IGNOU website www.ignou.ac.in. So please, you have to download your assignment questions. You all must have registered under student portal. So you can easily download your assignment questions from the student portal, and in the assignment question paper itself, the last date of submission is mentioned. Accordingly, you have to submit your assignments handwritten at your study center only. So how do you need to submit your assignment response question, and from where you need to download your assignments is given in the screenshot. Like, you can go to www.ignou.ac.in, you can go to student services and then go to downloads. Under downloads, you can download your respective assignments. So this is the screenshot which shows like the master's degree program, bachelor's degree program, PG diploma programs. For all this, if under link, if you click, you will get the assignment questions. The link for submission of assignment response, in case you want to submit online, is available on the Regional Center Cochin website, http://rccochin.in. Now there are some guidelines which are very important before you submit. If you are submitting soft copy, only scanned copy of handwritten assignments is allowed. The maximum file size should be 100 MB. So you have to follow the guidelines. If you are submitting it soft copy, the document should be in PDF form. Email submissions are not allowed. Please note, don't submit your assignments by email. It is not allowed. Submit only for the registered courses, and for each course, one assignment response submission is needed. One assigned response submission at one time, once from only one email ID. An enrollment number and other student details should be entered properly. While scanning, ensure that the document is also readable. So this was one of the internal assessment mechanism, that is the submission of assignments. Now, as I said before, there can be other internal assessment mechanisms as well, which is like practicals, fieldwork workshop, internship, mini project, a project with or without Viva hosted. So you have to go through the program guide of the concerned program to know which all components are coming under your program of study. So please download the program guide from IGNOU Sh of your respective programs and start studying to understand which all components are there under the program which you have chosen. So this was all about the internal assessment. Now let me talk about the external assessment, which is through the term end examinations. IGNOU term end examinations are conducted twice in a year. One is a June term end exam and December term end exam. The term end examination, you can apply for the IGNOU term end examination online as well, online only, and the link will be available on the IGNOU website. And before submitting your form for the term end examination, kindly ensure that you have already submitted your assignments at your study center. For the theory, the examination fee is rupees 200 per course. For practical and project up to 4 credit, it is rupees 300 per course, and above 4 credit, it is rupees 500 per course. So accordingly, you need to apply through the online link which is available on the IGNOU website. And once you apply online, the hall ticket can be downloaded on the IGNOU website before the examinations commence. Now, one very important thing is, it is not necessary that your study center will be an examination center always. That is, all study centers are not examination centers. So when you fill the examination form, you can choose any exam center, even inside India, at any region. Like supposing if you got transferred to maybe Jammu Kashmir or maybe in the northeast part of India, you can also choose an exam center anywhere you are posted. So that is the flexibility which IGNOU offers. So it is not necessary that you are a student of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin. You can opt an exam center only under IGNOU RC Cochin. It's not necessary. You can opt for any exam center across India. So that is the flexibility which IGNOU offers. And in case you want to opt for an examination center outside India, you can contact the International Division IGNOU headquarters for appearing in examinations outside India. So this was, so till now I have discussed about the internal assessment component, which is mainly through assignments, projects, fieldwork, internship, and all these components. External assessment component is mainly through the term and examinations. So before submitting the form for the term and examination, submission of assignments is compulsory. And one more very important thing I would like to share here is passing in each component separately is necessary. Now, supposing if you get good marks in assignments, but you get very less marks in examinations, and you fail in your examinations, so overall you cannot complete that program, even though you may have got very good marks in the assignment. So passing in each component separately is very necessary. Please remember that. You have to pass in assignment separately, you have to pass in the examination separately, and then only you will be able to pass the particular subject. Okay. So now I come to the last component, that is the convocation. So once you pass all your subjects, you are through with your assessment components like assignments and determined exams and other components. You complete your program, then you receive your provisional mark sheet and your grade card, that is your mark card, from the IGNOU headquarters, Delhi. It is directly sent by post to your registered address only. Once you get the provisional and your mark sheet, you can apply for the next convocation, which is conducted once in a year by IGNOU. For the convocation degree certificate, you need to apply online as well. That is to https://onlineservices.ignou.ac.in/idms, and you can also receive the certificate either in person or in absentia. So that is the way you can receive your convocation degree certificate. So we very recently IGNOU had conducted the 30th convocation, which was conducted on 5th of March 2025. So while you apply online for your convocation degree certificate, the amount is ₹600 per certificate, and the 30th convocation was conducted for students who have completed in December 2023 and June 2024. So this was all about the assessment components of internal assessment components of IGNOU and about the fieldwork, project and other components, convocation of IGNOU. So the next session is by our Regional Director, Dr. Dorothy, and she will be sharing about the life skills for a distance learner. I invite her for the session.
Anita, class apa itu program? Keluar gak?
So, World Health Organization has defined life skill as the ability for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. Friends, all of us will agree together for one statement that life is not even always for everyone. It is ups and downs, mountains and valleys, and it is not a bed of roses. Still, how we depend on each other as a team and we have spiritual intelligence that everything will work out for our good will help us to focus our hurdles as a stepping stone to move ahead in the next process of life. This is what we are going to say in this life skill, but we'll be limiting to the learning process as a distance learner. The life skills for a distance learner are the honesty, ability to take one day at a time, persistence, expression of interest, steadfastness, peer interaction. Honesty, we have seen that honesty is the best policy. You would have heard about it from the school days, and it is true from cradle to the grave, I should say. So, honesty to peers. When it comes to peer learning and you are borrowing somebody's notes, you should be honest enough to return to them without copying verbatim for your work. We always receive complaints from distance learners telling that when they met someone in the regional center or study center or near the railway station and then they found out that they are studying the same course, they changed their assignment response rough copy, but they never got it. But when we dig the real thing, the one who borrowed would have submitted ahead of this person. Maybe the real original person to be marked as 0 as because he submitted the second person to the same LSC. So be honest when you are dealing with your peers. Be honest to the authorities, whether the coordinator at the regional center or some study center, where the exam center superintendent at the exam center or somebody who is facilitating the study. It may be the academic counselor who is helping you with the counseling session. Please be honest. Sometimes, for the sake of asking questions, please don't create a question. And be honest to yourself. Learning is something which you cannot club it with others. For example, when you are sitting in your living room, you can still listen to the conversation on the road. You can keep checking your WhatsApp, but this cannot be done with study. So when you are concentrating your assignment response writing, for instance, please concentrate on it. Time we come across who have pinned the part of the assignment of one course with the second part of the assignment of the second course. It is maybe, and they xeroxed it and they find it only when they receive the assignment marks. There's no re-evaluation when it comes to assignment response. So be honest to yourself. Do something related to your program of study in a day. It may be just turning the page and seeing what it is serving, what is the unit structure. And be genuine in your relationship. Yes, friends, not all of us have the same level of economic, social, and also the educational status. But when you go to the program of study, it is pooled, it will be heterogeneous. And you will see the age group also different and varied, and the range also is wide. So when you are dealing with someone, elder to you or younger to you, many times when the problem is highlighted and how to address a problem, the admitting faults will help us to target at a solution faster, or else we have to dig. Anyhow, we will know how the things have come up. And please don't blame game, because nothing is going to happen when you are going to blame somebody for the fault which has happened. And please do not suppress or oppress each other. Many a time, we come across students telling that the elder one are making the younger one to write their assignment response, and some are linking with their professional status. Please don't do all this. It is not going to help. It is going to reflect your honest behavior here. And let there be openness. Yes, even there is some problem, please target at a solution. The process may involve you also as a participant learner to have a solution together with the university. And take one day at a time. Have a time management. Yes, when you study, you have to forego some of your hobbies, some of your preferences of times, spending time in a day. For example, yes, maybe you have to forego your sleep also to do your assignment, and you have to juggle up your commitments of personal, social, and professional commitments to make a room for you to study. So have a time management, and do not worry about tomorrow when you have to fulfill the prerequisites. Many a time we worry of what will happen 6 months in now. Will I get a leave to write my exam? Will I be able to write my exam? Where will be the exam center? How I will complete the assignment? Yes, all these are genuine, but please do not worry about tomorrow when you have to fulfill the prerequisites. We do come across learners telling, see, somebody's car or for us to learn. It's not to highlight their wounds. It will help us to prevent us from getting more wounds. So when it's time to fill the examination form, please fill it, please submit it. Many a time the learners come and say that we are not getting our preferred examination center. Friend, it is more like booking a ticket. See, when you are uncertain, you still book your ticket. And when towards the end you want to cancel it, you cancel it. So also is writing examination. See, irrespective of your commitments, please fulfill the prerequisites. And take one task at a time, and one step at a time, and one day at a time. Many a time we keep, I have seen students who come and write their assignment sitting in Refund center. 4-5 books will be there, and 4-5 different question sets will be there. They'll be writing half year, half year, half year. So ultimately, they may finish, there may be multitasking, but friends, please concentrate on one task, one step, and one day. It will help you to do much better for one of your tasks on that day. But remember, friends, one task not done on a day is equal to procrastination and lead to non-completion or accumulation of pending work. So something you have to do. Don't say that I am doing yesterday's task today. It's not going to help. Then when you will do today's earmark task is the next question. So honest to yourself makes you to have a good time management. And little drops makes a mighty ocean. You have heard the poem and all. It applies even to study. So if you want to study, you just to see of how small thing, even 2-3 pages will make you to finish the entire block within a month or 2 months. So you please concentrate that way. And all problems have a solution, whether it is life or study. And be bold to take the process targeting as a solution. If you are just going to highlight the problem and not to participate in the process targeting as a solution, we are not going to get the solution immediately. Solution will come after the time delay will also do that. Do at least something related to your study in a way. Next is persistence. Do not give up. Sometimes after seeing all this and getting the study materials, then you will find that whether you will be able to do it. Now that you have access to the program of study, you have to go through the process, so don't give up. And it is a slow cycling. The studying is slow cycling, so it doesn't mean it's not 100-meter dash. So whether you are able to take it up in the minimum period of study and lead to successful completion, at least in the maximum period of study, matters a lot. And little effort matters when it comes to studying. And be optimistic and view hurdles as stepping stones. because always it is not only when you, and if you have to inform your office that you have enrolled, please inform them, because many a time most of your economic benefits or spin-off benefits based on the completion of the program of study you have enrolled or based on your communication related to the submission of the fact to them at the time of joining. So expression of interest. Express yourself, be genuine, do not threaten or link with your job profile. There is help desk, but be polite even when you have a complaint also, and that you are right. Because help desk will facilitate, but throwing tantrums or expressing verbally and disturbing the ambience is not going to help us to get the solution immediately, because all of us are human beings. What is expressed verbally should be able to give in writing. So don't say simply that whatever you want to say. People always say no. Once you speak, it is like toothpaste, one pressed out. You cannot put it back. So let us be little more polite when you address our issue. And in IGNOU, we have the inclusive or integrated classroom, meaning that we do not have any discrimination when it is differently able learners, unless otherwise they need it specifically. So you will find, because life is like a society, and classroom is a small miniature society. So you'll find many sets of people coming in as learners to study with you, and please help each other and we go as a team. And when you come to a regional center or a learner support center, yes, it will become a new ambience, because and you need to know where the toilet is to answer to the nature call. The best person, yes, there are signboards, but still the best person will be the security person who will help you out. And we never make any availability of the diaper or first pad. So personal hygiene products, if you need, you have to bring it. And then request to exercise the element of discretion to accept beyond the last date is vested on the coordinator. And so you need to say, suppose you are able to say, IGNOU also keeps extending the last date. But beyond the last date, when the train goes off, we cannot help anyone. And if you have a special need or a medical need, and you know that you have to have certain items to be carried with you, and there is no assistance in terms of people to come with you, then you have to bring it on your own. Please bring a spare test if you have any special need or medical need. And the attire matters a lot when it comes to when you have a special need or a medical need. So please choose your dress also wisely when you have a special need or a medical need. These all are based on our experience with people. Sometimes soil dress to change also, it is very difficult if there is a special need or medical need and they won't be having any spare dress. So till it dries, you have to stand in the bathroom, and then when it is very tight, with skin tight, then the time taken to dry also takes a long time. That's why we are expressing it as a life skill for a distance learner, because many a time we think it is just coming and going. It's not so. So many of your personal things have to be addressed. And then steadfastness. Have a determination to complete the program of study, and have a dedication, sacrifice other leisure time activities so that you can have some time to finish the program of study. And as you heard, there is a minimum period of study and there is a maximum period of study. So if you are unable to complete within the minimum period of study, you are welcome to finish it in the maximum period of study. But please plan it, take one day at a time, but have time management. And have a commitment to do the best. It's not just finishing it and writing. No, friends, you have, because when we write the assignment response, we would have heard in many of our school talk also. You have to think that the examiner doesn't know anything, so you have to give all the content. But at the same time, as a learner, you have to know that the examiner knows everything, so you cannot bluff in what you are writing, or just Google search something and put it. So have a commitment to do the test and focus on the spin-off benefits. Yes, when you write your assignment response, it is going to help you to prepare yourself for the term and examination. When you see the previous question papers, you are planning of how the question paper will be when you are going to attempt it in your term and examination. And when you are writing your term and examination to the point, then you are going to score more marks. Many a time we see the term and examination answer when there's a choice between A and B. And in A has some 4-5 questions, and B has another set of 4-5 questions. 3 from A, and then the rest 4-5 from the B will be returned, which is not correct, friends. So whatever you have written as per the policy for examination will be counted. So focus on spin-off benefits. It's not boldness to say when you have errored something to say that I will apply for re-evaluation. If you are exposing your fault more. And peer interaction is necessary in distance learning because you are away from the institution, that is IGNOU headquarters. You are away from people who experts who wrote the study materials, and you are also away from those who have joined the same program of study in different regional centers. So it is necessary, yes, and human itself is one of the demands is to be in groups. But friends, do not join peers who are demanding and threatening. And do not join peers who oppress or suppress others. And do not join peers who initiate unrest. Many a time when there is unrest, the person who initiates the unrest won't be there. It will be the mob who get caught. So yes, there is a problem, there will be a solution, but you have to go through the process. And be cautious of whom you are associating, as even the distance teaching institutions do not have any confidential profile of any individual learner. We do not have any of your profile with us, other than what is solicited in the admission form. And if you are outside country learner, and you have given your residential address in India and sought admission, your holiday profile won't match the academic transactions at IGNOU. So please get benefited by associating with the International Division and avail of the support services through the International Division. And so far you are listening to the life skill for a distance learner. We just want to end with a small narration. Everybody sees a butterfly, everybody admires. And but when you see the life cycle of the butterfly, there is an egg stage, larva stage, pupa stage, and also the flying stage butterfly. So when it is egg stage, nobody knows whether it is an egg of butterfly or something else. But still, somebody nurtures. And when it is a larva, and it is like a caterpillar just moving around like a worm, many gets affected by the birds, but still there was somebody who protected it. And there was a stage when in pupa where there's no link between the world and the inside the butterfly, but the pupa is there, but the inside caterpillar has to struggle to come out as a butterfly. And there were people who were trying to cut the pupa, then the outer shell of the pupa, and they found that the wings are either cut or the worm getting destroyed in the process. And the final butterfly has to go all the 3 stages. In our life, how when we are flying as a butterfly, or we may be in one of the stages of egg or larva or pupa. And we know that the successful completion of the program today will make us to evolve as a butterfly. When we evolve as a butterfly, will you remember those people who nurtured you as a egg, thinking of motivating you to join a program of study. And when you are passing through this process of study in larval stage, and when you are preparing for your exams like a pupa inside, and yes, if you see everybody, if somebody is having some money problem, they can give, you can borrow from somebody, but you cannot borrow education qualification from somebody. So you have to do your part when it comes to certain things like pupa. And when you evolve as a butterfly, how you will respond to all the process. That is what life skill tells you. And I encourage you friends to have spiritual intelligence. Yes, there are difficulties in life, but still there is spiritual intelligence will help you to depend on above everyone on God, that who is capable of making a way where there's no way, and also help you to make all the bad things put together to make for our good. Like how in cake, each item's ingredients is not so tasty, but when you mix everything, the cake comes out. So also our life, but the invisible part of having spiritual intelligence makes a lot. And with this, I also request Dr. Prasita Krishnan to share of what you have heard so far, and then again we will come back and we have questions. To over to Dr. Prasita.
Thank you, Dr. G. Madam. So, I'm sure my dear learners would have heard to various resource persons about various topics. Just give me 5-10 more minutes, and I would just like to sum up everything for you in this 5 to 10 minutes, what you have heard so far. I would be just giving you all as a checklist so that tomorrow you come out successfully completing your program from IGNOU. So, first and foremost, please remember your 10-digit enrollment number, your program code, and your course code correctly. Because whenever you are writing an email to the regional center or you are contacting your study center, always write your enrollment number and your program code correctly and your course code. Course code is the subject code. Because many times we have seen students, they don't know what their program code is, they don't know what their course code is. And also one more thing which I would highlight here is, you should never write your control number. While applying to the program, while taking admission to IGNOU programs, you are again given one number which ends with S. That number is not required anymore. That number is only required till the time you get a confirmation email from IGNOU, because many times we have seen students confused between the control number and the enrollment number. Your enrollment number is the 10-digit number which you receive after confirmation of your admission, and that number only should be used till the time you complete your program from IGNOU. Next, you should check your name, details, your address, your email ID. Since you have received the email, that's why you are attending this induction meeting today. So please check your name, initials, everything is correct or not, and also check your minimum and maximum duration. Because every program of IGNOU has a minimum duration and a maximum duration. Like for an MA Psychology program of IGNOU has a minimum duration of 2 years and a maximum duration of 4 years. Similarly, all other programs like an MSW program, minimum 2 years, maximum 4 years. All programs of IGNOU have a maximum duration. Please note that no further extension is allowed beyond the maximum duration. So please try and complete your program within the maximum duration allotted to you. Many times we have requests from students who request us to extend the maximum duration, which is not possible at our end. So please, there is no extension beyond the maximum duration. You have to complete your program within the maximum duration time itself. So start your work today itself. After this induction meeting, you have to start working on how you can complete your program successfully in the minimum duration of time period. Further, with respect to any change in name, address, phone number, you please write your queries to at IGNOU Regional Center Cochin, that is at rccochin@ignou.ac.in. Whenever you are writing an email to IGNOU Regional Center Cochin, always write your enrollment number and program code. And also, if you enclose your IGNOU ID card, that will be an added advantage. Because many times students just write to us with a query without writing their credentials. Unless you write your credentials, we cannot check and respond to your emails. Very important thing is your IGNOU ID card. First of all, you have to prepare an IGNOU folder wherein you keep all the documents pertaining to IGNOU safely. And one of the documents which is very, very important is your IGNOU ID card, because this ID card is required when you visit your study center, when you visit the regional center, and also when you go for a term end examination. Many times students may go outside the region for the term end examinations as well. So at that time also the IGNOU ID card is a very, very important document. And whenever you are attending any of the IGNOU examinations, whether it is your project viva or your practicals or your examinations, the IGNOU ID card is a very, very important document. So please download the ID card today itself. I am sure all of you must have downloaded your ID card by now. But in case for students who have not downloaded their ID card, please do it today itself. Next, you all must have received the hard copy of the study materials. Whoever have opted for hard copy, you must have received it. In case you have not received, don't worry, you will be receiving it very, very soon. And you can start studying using the soft copy of the study materials as well. All the soft copy of the study materials, as informed in the earlier session, is available in the e-Gyankosh. Please download and start reading the study materials. Every program has a program guide. Now, supposing you are any program of yours, please download the respective program guide in soft copy and take a printout maybe and go through it very, very nicely, because the program guide will only give you an idea on how you can complete your program successfully from IGNOU. In IGNOU, self-motivation is very, very important. If you are self-motivated, then only you will be able to complete your program from IGNOU. Next, you should go through your program guide thoroughly as it provides the complete information. Further, you should also remember the name of your study center, the code and address. Many times students do not know which is their study center. So please remember whichever is your study center, the code of the study center, the address, the email ID and contact details. Definitely after this induction meeting, you should be knowing all these things. And the learners who are admitted to the 2 or 3 year program of IGNOU need to re-register for the semester or second year online. Re-registration. One very, very important, you have paid fees only for your first sem or your first year of your program. Now, since we are students of January session, maybe of the undergraduate programs or the PG programs, you all have registered for the first semester or your first year and you have paid your fees. Now you need to pay fees for the second sem as well as the second year of your program, and that process is called the re-registration. The re-registration link is a separate link, so don't confuse it with the admission link. The re-registration link is a separate link wherein it is available on the IGNOU website. So now, since you are students of January session, the re-registration link for you will be open in the month of next January or December 2025 or January 2026. That is the time when you need to re-register for the second year online only. Next, you need to download the assignment questions from the IGNOU website. Download your assignment. You all must have registered under the student portal. I'm sure, dear students, all of you must have registered with the student portal. If you are registered in the student portal, you automatically get, once you open the student portal, you will get the link for the assignment questions, the link for the re-registration. All these links are easily available in the student portal itself. It is also available on the IGNOU website. So download your assignment questions and start preparing for the assignments right now. Most of the assignment questions, the answers are available in the IGNOU textbooks. That is the textbooks or the study materials which are provided to you. And the assignments, please submit only at your study center in your own handwriting, either through hard copy or through soft copy. It is preferable that the hard copy is submitted at the study center, and you can either send it by post or post also at your study center. Next, I come to the term end examinations, and the term end examination forms can be submitted online only, for which the link also will be available. Since we are all students of January session, the link will mostly be available in the month of September or October. At that time, the term and examination forms link will be open. So at that time, the link you should apply accordingly. Now, you can prepare for your examinations by downloading the old question papers, which can be downloaded from the IGNOU website under Student Zone. Once you download the old question paper, at least last 5 years question paper, please download and prepare. So this will give a basic idea on how you can answer the questions under the program of your study. Next, once you complete all the assessment patterns of the program of your choice, at that time you are completing your program and your grade card gets completed. Then the provisional certificate and mark sheet is directly sent by the Student Evaluation Division, SCD, IGNOU Headquarters, Delhi, to the registered address. That is the address which you give at the time of your admission. So this is how you complete your program from IGNOU, and next you can register for the convocation. Now, there are, whatever we have said or spoken to you in this induction meeting, in case you still have certain confusions, you can revisit this meeting video again in our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, and you will get the link for the same. However, all this information which we have provided to you are also available in the form of induction guidelines and an induction video which is already uploaded on the RC Cochin website, rccochin.ignou.ac.in. Induction guidelines is readily available on the home page, and it is also emailed to you as well. So please go through the printout of the induction guidelines and go through it nicely. It will give all the information what we have shared with you today. One another very important thing which I will end this session with is how to download the IGNOU ID card. The IGNOU ID card can be downloaded from the admission portal using the username and password. The downloaded ID card is password protected PDF format. The password is your enrollment number. Put your enrollment number and you are able to open the file. Once you download your IGNOU ID card, please preserve it carefully. You can either laminate it and keep it safely so that this can be used for all the purposes in which your program is involved, maybe for writing your examinations, for visiting your regional center, visiting the study center. The IGNOU ID card is very important. In case you are facing any difficulty in downloading your IGNOU ID card, please feel free to contact us at rccochin@ignou.ac.in, and we will definitely download the ID card and help you out with the same. The learners who have taken admission for the January 2020 can download their IGNOU ID card from the student portal, and the link is https://ignou.samarth.edu.in. So this is the link. Please register. Those who are not registered in the student portal, please register yourself in the student portal and download your IGNOU ID card. So this was all, I think, which I had sure all the learners would have benefited from the session and from the inputs of the resource persons which have been shared to you through this induction meeting. So, a big thanks to each one of you for sparing your valuable time to attend this session, and I am sure there have been enough take-home messages for you from this induction meeting, and I sincerely hope that each one of you will have the motivation to complete your program successfully from IGNOU. So I will stop sharing this PPT from now onwards, and in case you have any doubts, queries pertaining to the program and pertaining to the session, please feel free to unmute your audio and video and ask this the question, and we will try and answer you.
Hello, madam.
Hello.
One at a time, once at a time. Yeah.
Hello. I have two doubts. One regarding assignment questions and another regarding previous year question paper. I tried to download the assignment questions. I got assignment questions of core paper. I'm doing DAF JDM program, but the assignment questions of the elective subjects are not available on the assignment portal.
Okay. See, many times the elective components may be it is a component of the bachelor's degree program of other bachelor's degree program. So you have to search for under other bachelor's program as well. Okay. Try searching that way. Okay.
Okay. Same case. I also tried to get the previous year question paper of BF JDM program.
That will be under some other bachelor's degree programs.
Okay. I got it. But in case of previous year question paper, BF JDM program subjects are not available.
So friends, see, the course code matters a lot, and it's spread across the program. So when it is not available listed under your program, it is a parent program is something else. So it has come from there. So you have to search that way. And all previous session up to June, I have checked June, till June it is there, sir. Courses, yes, sir. And if it is for the first time it is launched, then it won't be there, isn't it? So that also, so in that case you have to check your prospectus, whether it is launched for the first time.
BF JDM program is a newly launched program. So past 5 years question paper won't be there. Okay.
Okay.
1 year, 1 session or 2 session question papers maximum will be there. I don't think even 5 years question paper will never be there for BAF JDM program. It's a newly launched program. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am, myself Refund. I have joined for the PG diploma course.
PG diploma, which program, sir?
IPR, Intellectual Property Rights.
Okay.
Yeah, my study center is showing as World Academy for Management.
Study center is
I tried to contact Rural Academy for Management Science.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. So I tried to contact them multiple times, and they are not picking up my calls or messages. So what should I do?
Send a mail. I'm just telling. See, when you will contact the email, after you write your assignment response. And as per the university norms, if there is only 200, less than 200 students in a study center, it is through Nodal Regional Center. So now, if the role is on you more, so you please visit the YouTube channel of the various regional centers, and almost each program is in some of the regional centers, and you will be benefited. And I will tell you one more thing: the phone call is not going to help any one of us in this current age. For example, if I try to contact you now, you are in this meeting, then how you will pick up the call? So also it applies to each one of us and it is in a regular college. So definitely they will be teaching somebody else face to face mode. So the best way is to send an email.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Prasida Madam, regarding the examination of MSc FSQM, when we need to apply? Is it in September or in July?
See, MSc FQM yearly program alle.
Ade.
Yearly program alle. So that will come maybe in September, October, ആകുമ്പോൾ ലിങ്ക് വരും വെബ്സൈറ്റിൽ. അപ്പൊ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താൽ മതി കേട്ടോ.
Okay, thank you.
Madam, good afternoon. I just wanted to know whether the counseling classes for all courses are available at the study centers?
No. What is your program? That's why we are
MAPC.
Already the recorded videos are there in IGNOU YouTube channel. So you can be benefited by that. Practical is compulsory, it will be scheduled.
Okay, I have one.
If you are not a resident student, then please resort to international division support services.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, one more question. Like, I have not received any study material till now, and when I check the status, it is all showing 0000. So do I need to
please download the soft copy which is freely available and start studying?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. This is regarding MAPC course. I can see that there are two groups given here. So one is like Group A and Group B. So how is it? Like, how do we know which group we have enrolled in? So because I would like to opt for the Group B.
What is the Group B? There is nothing called a Group A or Group B. Where you are seeing it? Is it your second year registration?
It is program guide MAPC July.
No, ma'am, there is no batches and all we have created. What is your enrollment number?
Okay, so I think it is something which I got from the site. It is in 2022 that is given there. So right now we don't have that, right? Sorry?
Enrollment number. Can you open your video, ma'am? Drona Institute, how it comes for a student?
Yeah, I run an institute, so I think it is this Google Meet.
Please log in through your personal ID, then I can answer. Because we don't answer when you are in any official position.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. So right now this is what I have opened it in. So my Google Meet is already logged in. So when I clicked from that, it went to this. So I'm Reggie Gopalakrishnan is my name. Yeah. So this is regarding this question. So I just got it from 2022 July. So I had this two groups.
What is your enrollment? What is your enrollment?
MAPC.
No, what is your enrollment number?
Number. Okay, just a minute.
Start with 22. No?
Sorry?
What is your enrollment number?
One second.
Maybe in the time you search for the enrollment number, there was another student, Tanvi.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Ma'am, I would like for PG diploma in social counseling. I just wanted to have a more understanding about the fieldwork component because I'm based in Bangalore. How does it work? Like,
Ma'am, then you have to ask for a transfer to Bangalore, ma'am. We can't cater to other representative students here. You must. That is what, ma'am. To get a transfer to other regional center, Bangalore, from here. You would have, when at the time of admission, you would have been here, isn't it, ma'am?
Ma'am, when I was applying, it was not showing for Bangalore. No regional center for this course was it was not appearing. So the nearest I applied to the center in Kerala.
Okay. So you have to fulfill, ma'am. When we are calling, to be able to help. So that is why minimum period of study and maximum period of study is given. Can you open your video, ma'am?
Yeah.
Please open the video when you are asking a question.
So can I get a transfer to the Bangalore center in that sense because it was not showing while I was applying?
It's up to you.
You have to write to RC Bangalore @ignou.ac.in and you have to ask, get an answer. If they have no objection in accepting you, then we can shift to RC Bangalore. Okay, you can give us a request.
So I have to send a request to which center, like
Bangalore. Want to go
to Bangalore center.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
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 Yes. Please open your video, ma'am, so that others will be aware that you are going to talk.
Hello.
Yeah, please unmute your audio and video and
Okay. So my enrollment number is 25016.
January session, ma'am. So
Sorry.
25 is this session. And why you are bothered about what happened in 22?
No, I just got this, so I was just wondering whether there are two courses like that.
Multiple advice is good, but what is your rules will govern by current prospectus, January 2025 prospectus. Please download it and read it.
All right, okay. So I was a little bit confused, so I just wanted to clarify that.
But studying, fulfilling the prerequisites is your responsibility.
All right.
Okay, and in IGNOU, no, you see, time management, we do speak about it, but even now, who have applied for the 6 months, the last date has been extended even for submission of assignment. Why do they ask? It is not, is it not, you may ask a question, is it not Indian Standard Time? Why it is you are stretching the time? It is stretching the time is to accommodate more people so that their access is leading to successful completion. And because of vacation time, some of you would have gone out and come back, or some of you are still traveling. Still, we want to see that you are able to finish your assignment. So if you keep extending, and it may next schedule may not plan according to your own plans. So you have to be little flexible and please learn to juggle things when it comes to accommodating the schedule of IGNOU for studies. Because everything is dependent on the examiners, the evaluators from the conventional education system. So their freedom, their free time, their leisure time also matters a lot in scheduling. Plus supplementary exams when it is winding up all matters a lot. So schedule will be the ours is Indian stretchable time as far as IGNOU schedule is concerned, just to accommodate each one of you, so that either you are completing in a minimum period of time or at least within the maximum period of time. And all the practical sessions, see already now this May month is over. Okay, it's going to be over. June is going to be exam. And there are around 2,000 students for MAPC. So exams will be held on Saturday, Sunday. Theory and the practical counseling session will be held only on weekdays.
Hello, ma'am. When will we be able to start submitting our assignments? Is it as soon as we get the questions, or is there a certain period of time?
Assignment questions. See, now you have all joined for January session. So if it's early program, roughly by end of September or by end of August, you need to submit your assignments at the study center. So by that time, August, September, you need to download the latest assignment questions and start writing your assignments and submit it.
So as soon as the question is available, we can write it and submit before September at any time, right? At study center.
Normally, the last date is mentioned in the question paper itself. Okay. At your study center, you have to submit it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
My name is Ritesh Sadish. I took BA Public Administration. So could you please tell me how to obtain the bona fide certificate?
Ma'am, please open the video.
If you want a bona fide certificate, just give a request along with your IGNOU ID card stating the purpose for which you need the bona fide certificate, and the same will be issued by the regional center.
No, how many days would it take?
At least 20 days, sir. Yeah.
20 days.
Depends upon when you are going to send it, isn't it? Please open the video. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Recording, sir, of what is happening.
Okay.
We try and issue at the earliest, but you submit. Okay.
Okay. I already sent the email like yesterday.
Then you will wait, no?
Yeah.
You send the email.
Then you know
Yesterday.
and you're just double checking whether you are done it wrong or right, isn't it? So which means we have already addressed your query. That is why
Okay.
we ask you, to be honest to yourself when you are addressing a query.
Okay.
If I was you, I would have told I have applied, please send it. Please, maybe it is in transit, who knows it. We don't reply to email, by the way. Bonafide will come only by hard copy.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else, friends? So raise your hands. Friends, don't depend on phone numbers, friends, because what you hear, sometimes you interpret according to your taste. And that has led to a lot of confusion and student unrest also. So we resort to only written communication.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Hello, yes, tell me.
I haven't received any study material.
Please open the video, ma'am.
You haven't received any?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
We can hear you, ma'am. You keep talking.
I haven't received any study material.
That's what study material, if you have not received, please download it from IGNOU Sh and start studying. It will take time.
Okay.
If you have opted for hard copy of the study material.
The website is available in the program.
Yes, in this video also we are told how to download the study material.
IGNOU Sh. You go to IGNOU Sh and you can download your soft copy of the study materials.
Okay, thank you.
Once you have opted for online, you will not receive your study materials by post. Okay, that is one query.
Everybody else, friends, come open the video, then we will know.
Hi, ma'am. Prasida, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I just wanted to know how is it that we can check which is the study center that we've opted. I mean, I don't think I've opted for a study center explicitly. So how do we check which is the study center?
Which is your program?
My program is MAPC.
MA Psychology.
It's a program not yet activated anywhere, ma'am. So regional center will be coordinating.
Regional center is the study center.
All right, thank you.
Anybody else?
Someone is asking, is there any specific pattern for BA English honors while writing the assignments? Actually, there is no specific pattern. You have to read your study materials, analyze your thoughts accordingly to the question which is being asked, and then write your assignments. Now there are so many e-journals available, so many e-materials which are available in the, even you have the National Digital Library, something which is very useful for students who are studying. So if you go to NDL, National Digital Library, also so many materials are available on the topic of your study. So you have to read a lot. You have to read not only your study materials, but various other study materials which are e-materials which are available on various digital platforms like the National Digital Library, an excellent platform wherein you get free study materials of various subjects. So this will improve upon your thoughts, your ideas about the questions which are asked in assignments, and you will be able to comprehend and write in a better manner. So never resort to shortcuts when you are writing the assignments. When you resort to shortcuts, it will be like you will gain the marks, but it will not help you in the long run. So never resort to shortcuts while writing your assignments. Be thorough with what you are writing, read properly, and then attempt your assignment questions. That's an humble request to all learners here.
And also visit YouTube channel of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin. The recordings of PG Diploma in Counseling, MSc Counseling, MAPC are wide in the YouTube channel. We have a separate playlist itself.
So any other queries, doubts? Please unmute.
Can we assignments? That is what, friends. Assignments, term and examination. It's you remember your school days. You cannot haphazardly write. So you always think that the evaluator knows everything, whether you are beating around the bush or simply writing and filling the papers.
See, when you are writing assignment, the question paper itself specifies a number of words in which you have to write the assignment. Many times in the questions itself, it is written right within 200 words or right within 100 words. So depending on that, you have to concise your thoughts and write your assignments. That's how it is written.
Anybody else, friends? Who have raised your hands, Sir, Mr. Ismail, Madam Sudila.
No, Mara, it's already answered. Another student asked the same question regarding with the special channel for MAPC.
Lindsay, Sairabi, Shaita.
Then we will wind up this session. The recording of this session will also be available in the YouTube channel of Regional Center Cochin. And friends, we take this opportunity to thank each one of you to be with us, to be part of the system for studying, more so in this induction meeting. And we also will, will be meeting you in different occasions, and the convocation is the aim of all of us. And please focus on the stream of benefits you have of accessing, not only just accessing the program of study, but also after the successful completion. And yes, when you are trying to fulfill the prerequisites, seeing from today, it will look like a dead corner. But when you go near the dead corner, you will see multiple directions there. So also take life one day at a time and move ahead, have spiritual intelligence. And we also want to thank Madam Reshma Suresh and Shri Mohammed Ansar, who are our back office experts, so that this can be put on Facebook Live and also interact with you for our recordings. And we also thank Shri K.J. Joseph, Assistant Registrar, Shri J. Thiru, Deputy Registrar, Shri N.G. Sabu, Shri R. Chinniah, Shri Madam Sujini Babu, Shri Anil Kumar, Shri K. Muraleedharan, Madam Saranya Dinesan, Dr. Prasita Unikrishnan for sharing their thoughts on various topics, ranging from how to study with IGNOU, the significance of enrollment number. So the first homework you have to do after the induction meeting is to at least download your ID card. The difference between fresh admission and the re-registration, the maximum and the minimum period of study, why it is so, and what are the regional center facilities, and where you exactly have to submit your assignment response, the soft copy or the hard copy, the free refund available, and also the multiple entry and exit scheme for the Bachelor Degree program, and the recordings available in the YouTube channel of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin, and also the Facebook page. Please follow us even in Instagram and also in the platform X. And friends, it more so your study will highlight of how much you trust in yourself and also move ahead in life, having spiritual intelligence. So view the hurdles as stepping stones to cross, friends, and never give up. It is over only when you give up. And we also want to encourage you by telling one more thing, that teamwork helps. Remember the hare and the tortoise story. We always say that hare won when it was the land and the tortoise won when it was the water. But later, when it comes to living in the same forest, it was just a mockery for each one of them, because everybody was making fun of them because they could not get along. And ultimately, they met each other and they told, yes, we will have one more race in which there will be water and also land. In the land, the tortoise was on the hare, and on the water, the hare was on the tortoise, and they had a good venture. So how we are going to be the team of study, coupling your work commitments, your job commitments, and also your social commitments, on how you are going to ensure that access to the program of study leads to successful completion. All matters, and never give up. It is over only when you give up, and have spiritual intelligence. With this, we wind up this program, and we are also grateful for each one of you for choosing IGNOU as your study partner, being with us. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we all can leave now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.